Alright, there we go. I'm all set. Bob's having some internet. Uh, hey, Frary. Bob's having some internet issues. So we're going to run around in mine until we find out if he is going to join us or not. And we'll figure it out from there. Yeah. So did give me some time to change. Otherwise, I would have been looking hella fancy for y'all today. I had a job interview for an instructional assistant. Hey, Baz. Hello. So it was weird. It wasn't so much an interview as it was sort of like a review of my credentials and whatnot. Because it was... Oh no, don't tell me it's spinny spinny. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I hope it's coming through better. But yeah, the school the interview was at was a school I'd worked at before. So the principal knew who I was. And one of the vice principals was my administrator for the one summer I taught summer school. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, hello, Bob.
Sorry about that. My internet was down.
But yeah.
Testing.
Hello.
Okay. I'll ask that question again then. How you are? How are you?
Oh,
How is Jordan is how?
I'm good. Just got. I was telling everyone that I'd gotten home from my job interview, and I hadn't quite changed. And you're saying that you were going to be delayed gave me an opportunity to be like, I'm going to go put on something a little less formal. So.
Oh. I am in the queue.
Welcome to the queue. The ultimate raid boss.
Boggle. Get away. Boggle.
Oh.
So I have a question to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
So I just clicked on my my YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, dual streaming.
I have been.
But why are we live twice on YouTube?
Because for whatever reason, on through Streamlabs, it wants a mobile and a desktop for YouTube. Let's see if that does anything. But yeah,
I think there might be a setting that you have to toggle or something, because I see plenty of people streaming. Oh.
I'll join the party. Collect my rewards.
Fuck a dark. For those of you who recently did that big Discord update, make sure you check that all your settings are back, because it's suddenly giving me an in-game overlay again. It's not been, but it didn't even do yesterday. So yeah.
Alright. What job am I doing? Dark Knight. That's right. Mordona. Oh, I have a Dark Knight job quest. Cool. Good to know. That's what I get for paying attention when I log in.
I mean, I technically have a red mage quest, but can't do it till we're way further in Stormblood. Alright. Hi Baz, hi Frary. Sorry, I'm still catching up.
Been leveling Sage up to 98. I hate it.
Oh, come meet me outside for a minute.
Oh.
Been leveling Sage. I unlocked Sage. I made it through the first that first like mini dungeon, and I haven't touched it again. I hate the way that they drop everything on you at once. Alright, so I wanted to show you something. So you saw that I picked this up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also picked up this.
Hey, the Falcon.
And this.
A bed.
These are the 350 Tomestone mounts from latest event.
Now you can sleep as you fly. Tap R.
It's not the best thing, because like my knee is very much, because I think it's taking my sitting position. I think,
There's
Because
specific lay down
okay,
positions.
like my knee is clipping through my skirt
I
a
see
bit.
that. You should tap the R key. Just ultimate lazy flyaway.
All right. Let us begin Shadowbringers. Sorry, Stormblood.
Indeed. All right, Alfino.
Awful nerd. Oh. Awful nerd is a man with a great deal on his mind. Except.
Question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal? Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
General
It's the white mage if you have to heal at least things like yeah. Yeah.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abani until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
So tempted to just say ... Because I don't. What do you think?
Oh, I went with the silence.
That's all over now, I swear, and it'd mean a lot to me, having you at my side. I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are are seldom hampered by surfeited healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Just everyone's going to come along on this trip. Got it.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Orianger, stay and mind the desk.
I trust you have no objections.
Trust you.
Not, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
I know it's going to be a minute till we see them again. I'm going to go around and talk to people. Ori Boulder, you're the one.
Spirits, Courtenay, spirits! Even if we are not more than bit players in their tale, we must do our utmost to support the senior scions, and the adventurers most of all.
Danae says, happily Ben's absence will be keenly felt for some time. He had the strength to aid others in his stead. Ochre says, well said, Ori. Every man to his purpose. We must not doubt ours. No, Mr. Simpson, we can't put butter on your milk duds.
Clements. Sister, please. You never know who might be listening. And more importantly, we have our own mission to attend to. And if you're too busy thinking such thoughts, you're liable to get us both killed.
Aelor is... Even as bit players, they show so much passion, such fervor. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be a bit player too. Or better yet, play with their... Rio. I think I was Rio. Well, hey, Captain. Count on us.
Yestola. In our absence, Orianger and Thancred will handle administrative affairs. Continue to coordinate your operations with Alian and the others, and report to them directly should you receive word of primal activity.
Right. Infilia would have given anything for the chance to liberate her homeland. Were she still with us, I know she'd be the one leading the way. Alizé? There's no going back once we cross this bridge. Gods only know what awaits us on the other side.
Yugiri. Almost. There is but one thing that remains undone. Gosetsu. You are ready, Shadow Walker. There can be no turning back once we depart.
Femi! Even Tartaru's got her limits. But I've taken it upon myself to assist her in managing communications, various organisations, and our members in the field. We all and the others are counting on us for support after all. Interesting. She mentioned coordinating with Alian, but Alian is nowhere to be fucking found. Over to Homie and Iltiador.
You, sir, belong in the bottom of a volcano.
Ilsiador. Right, 10 years younger. Near 5. I will not hesitate to join Lady Yugiri and Lord Gosetsu in their fight for freedom.
Oh, man. What will become of our homeland? I know not what to think of this endeavor.
So, from what I understand of Stormblood, it is a expansion that is basically all about freeing Doma and Alamigo, basically. Okay, so. Alright, awful nerd, you fucking twat.
Yeah, I want to see what Lise had to say.
Oh.
Okay.
Because we're going to see them as we go along, is what I'm saying. I wanted to talk to people like Ori Boulder and that we're not going to see for a while.
All right, Alphino.
Ready, my friend? Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed, they have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kosetsu and I to return to our master, to our home. I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 miles apart, our purpose is one.
Jordan? Oh, you're...
There we go. 1,000 homes apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me?
Oh, she's been sewing again. Me? What, now? Alright, if you insist.
Hooray!
Those boots still look completely out of fucking place. I'm sorry. They're like warrior boots. They're like actual armor boots. They look so stupid. And she's still got those stupid pants on.
Or
I hate it so much. Like, her design from the waist up is fine now. What do you think?
As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose. An outfit tailored...
No, you didn't. It's fucking metal. Oh. Just knocked my webcam open doing that.
An outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress.
They have fucking chainmail on them. It's lovely, Tartaru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion.
I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Girabanya. Our first stop will be at A's Spire in the East Shroud.
I'm going to take a quick, 5-minute break. I'll be right back.
Oh, wait. Do do do. Do 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 do. So, all of you out there, what have you been playing? Star Trek, Guild Wars, some indie games. At least when your cats let you. Yeah, I need to, Speaking of cats, hi Velcro. I finally I finished up my run on the anniversary event in Star Trek Online. Yeah, I know. You're throwing. Leo doesn't ask to jump up on a lap. He just jumps and demands. I don't know if you can hear her. But one of my cats, and it's hard to say no to a 13-pound cat. Yo, you're not quite that big. I jokingly refer to my middle cat as as Velcro, because she likes to just latch on and get very needy about attention. Yes, yes, you do. Both of my cats are at least that big, hence all the elbow pain lately. I can imagine.
All right, I'm back. I am back.
Welcome back.
Want to set up the teleport?
Yep, on it. To Hawthorne Hut. There we go. Look, that's what you get, Velcro.
Hello, Freya.
Hello, Freya. Alright, where are we headed? To A's Tower.
Awful nerd.
All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer we wish to proceed to Girbanya.
Do we want to help with Thorn March Hard?
We can do Thorn March Hard. If I can figure out how to spell. Do. playing an old game? I mean, yes, but no. Uh, we're playing Final Fantasy 14, and we're in an older expansion, leveling new characters. About to go into the Stormblood expansion here, but have we tried 16? No.
16 is not a game for myself or for Jordan. So.
No. Oh, I wonder if I just don't have... I should have Thorn March Hard, right?
I mean, we have to have Thorn March Hard as part of the MSQ.
That's what I thought. I've tried 15.
Until they, for me personally, I don't know about Jordan, but until they make it no longer basically a spectacle fighter, I won't be playing it. It's that I can't play that kind of game. My hands don't work that way. Also, since it's made by the same people that made 14, I have a sneaking suspicion that it will have many of the same flaws.
My understanding is it does have a lot of the flaws. Yeah, it's just not one that interests me. I've played one most of the way through. I'm currently progressing my way through Stranger of Paradise, which is basically just one. But the thing, well, it's the same sort of gameplay style as 15 and 16. The same gameplay style as 15 and 16. The thing that lets me sort of enjoy it the more is it's a story I know, because it's the Final Fantasy 1 story, basically. And it's not run around an open world. This man Allegan's just looking... But, we also mostly play MMOs. Because you can see me. Hi, I'm Jordan. The other voice that you'll hear, that's Bob.
Hello.
Who is Vulcan as a motherfucker. And because we do stuff together, it's just a lot easier to play things like MMOs than it is to play single player games. Do-do-do-do-do. Ah, red alert!
Oh,
Thank you, Freya, for the follow.
follow Freya.
Oh, you're talking about on the... I was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
Yeah,
With
the ancient aliens guy.
Ancient Aliens, yes. Elegance, Asians. Do-do-do-do-do. Yep. All of our alerts is a red alert. Makes us go, what?
Drop out of the party, Jordan.
Leaving party. Doink.
What are the numbers on the webcam overlay?
Numbers on the webcam overlay. They mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The background, the nice Star Trek looking background, is literally just some generic Star Trek looking background.
So it turns out that Mad Small had 2 duties selected, one of which we don't have unlocked.
Nope.
So in Star Trek: The Next Generation, they introduced a thing called LCARs, which has become synonymous with Star Trek and the way that the interaction is. And we kind of came up with this overlay while we were streaming Star Trek, and it's just kind of stuck around.
Yep. I like the look of it. It lets me split up my screen. And as you can see, I put little tchotchkes all over it.
Doodads.
You know, there's the little Admech skull in there. There's Warhammer Inquisitorius.
Sid from Ice Age.
Scrat from Ice Age up in the corner. Our Diablo 3 guild banner sits in a corner for no reason.
Alright, should we talk to this serpent officer?
Yep. When I don't feel like being on cam, there's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme.
Oh, the signs of the seventh dawn. We were told to expect you. Will I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes, please. A map. That was a waste of an Indiana Jones transition, I'm just saying.
the fact that we only traveled 10 feet.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of luck among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning.
Stormblood.
But one that could only be
Stormblood.
with flames.
Stormblood. Thank you for thinking so, Freya, that we have a unique channel name.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I'm gonna wear my gear. Should we talk to Raban?
Bulvi Alamigo.
Bull of Alamigo.
Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to the Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We are relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? Good. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall wasn't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep. And Galamad is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamagan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance.
Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear.
Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed.
One second, Jordan. I'll be right with you. Right, back. Of all the castle in all the world, you walk into mine.
Master Garland, what brings you here?
A certain missing Allergan weapon and a draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the Shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their total destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere. which it has singularly failed to fucking do.
Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth and occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands.
Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless.
All the more reason we should be to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gierbania, we'll need their blessing.
Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking.
Da-na-na-na. Alright, Lise.
Yeah, release. Lise is eager to leave Castrum Oriens. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance. So I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. The headquarters are placed in a place called Ralga's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Valonia River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid the Imperial patrols. Stick with me, and we'll be there before you know it. Ah, but will you be in a bed?
Oh, Chocobo Keep. If you want this one...
Oh, we can't fly here yet, can we?
Oh no, we can't.
So should we get a list of what we should be looking out for?
Yep, pulling it up now.
That means I'm not going to ride. So, sure.
Stormblood. Ether currents. Oh. Alright. Looks like we might be a minute before we start getting our first quest ones. Boy. Because we're in the peaks, right? Are we in the peaks? Oh, we're in the fringes.
Yeah, we're in the fringes.
Alright, so that's a different set. Alright, so our first one should be just a little bit south of us. Bye-bye, Leshy.
Earth is this. Looks like some sort of flying machine.
Oh, it looks like the Garlean
Yeah,
fighter ships from...
just smaller.
Yeah, if...
So where did you find it?
It's under this bridge up here.
Oh, okay. I have to kill that chief friend.
Leshy, friend, no. Why? Tank stance, Jordan. Tank stance. I got a beach log. Whee!
That's one.
Four exploration, 5 quests.
Alrighty.
It feels silly riding a flying machine in a zone we can't fly in.
Yeah, that's why I reverted back to the Magitech armor. Right, Tornal East. Still with me? Good. From here we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim.
Oh yeah, we unlock like real swimming in this expansion. Appreciate the offer, Freya. Finally responding to your question there in the chat. But we kind of like having we kind of do our own thing.
Careful of that buzz thing.
Gazelle Hawk.
Well, I meant more this one up here that's in the road.
Oh, you know what I have to say to that one? Yoink!
Chop.
Oops. Did I pull that? Did I pull that? It's usually your line.
Where's the ether compass again?
If you go to the duty menu and then collection. Oh, big crocodile. And these actually look like crocodiles this time. I'm just going to put that
Yeah.
out there. Rather than those things in Kerthis.
Mm-hmm.
Call themselves crocs. But are really just Lovecraftian nightmares.
I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Did we need a cutscene for that?
We did.
Wondering about the tower to the south. Past of Castellium Veladonia. But the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I caught a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. Ah, they never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Big croc, big bird.
That's not Big Bird.
Oh, it is a big bird,
Oh.
not the big bird. Like you have to tell me that's not Big Bird. Have you met me? We are, however, going to have to go through it.
Okay.
We're in that period at the beginning of the X-Pack where Jordan hasn't out-leveled most of the monsters yet, so we're still going to have to pull everything.
You can try to outrun them on the Chocobo.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Spooter friends.
Friends is a strong word.
Oh, you know what? I could be leveling my chocobo while we're doing this. It's been so long since I've had to worry about fighting stuff on the floor.
I've honestly kind of not been fussed about it because my chocobo hit 10. So I see the next ether thing.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh, I want to show you something, Jordan. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. I just need something to do it on.
What, that you make a Zoro Z?
Nope. This new spell I've got. Let's just pick this spooler over here. Jordan?
Yep.
Meet Flare. I love this class, man. I will say that I think that they should start every class at level 1. If I'm honest.
I just realized I get to go Skittles the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Get to start doing Skittles the Dark Knight stuff.
Technically, I get to go Skittles the Red Mage.
Oh, because I guess you haven't you haven't actually unlocked any higher level dungeons, so you're probably still 75 running around in 60-ish gear.
Yes. I'm very tempted to just wait until I get access to Tome State. But that would be stupid because that's 10 levels. There's an entire expansion away. $468 yalms to the south. Getting that one in.
We'll get there. Oh look, another cutscene.
Yeah.
Welcome to the visual novel.
We're here. The other side of this pass is Rauga's Reach.
So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this.
So I'm not going to lie to you. On Discord, you cut out. So it sounded like you said, I presume there's some sort of dick to this.
Indeed, a glamour.
Good eye, Stola. Oh, she's got 2 bad eyes, actually.
I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms.
Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, don't know if Tartu told you, my friend Argo, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. They know us. They shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy. Let me lead the way and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Only weapon I need is my rapier sharp wit. With a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. You're seeing, aren't I?
I remember the old stories, how the breaker of worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralga's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alameda.
I know he's tamping the powder down in that cannon, but it didn't look what he was doing.
They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Right. Conrad. Forgive us our precautions. We couldn't be sure he'd cross the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Talking to him again. Promise of a new beginning. Conrad knows the purpose of your visit. Would like to give you a proper welcome. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss. I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. Let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me.
Chocobo keep. Did I miss the etherite? Oh no, it's back here.
It's like way back here. Say the Chocobo keep one?
He's...
Oh, he's just across here. Yeah.
I don't know why, but something I kind of like about this capital. It's definitely not the music. It's not like Ishgard's music.
I didn't realize this was a capital.
Yeah, it's the Girabania capital city for this half of the expansion. The real one is
Give me Doma, right?
yeah, Shirogane. No, Shirogane is the residential district.
Origani.
Hingashi, I think
Hingashi.
Is the name of the city.
Wait, what the fuck? They have Naga working for them?
They're one of the beast tribes, beast societies, allied societies, whatever they're called now.
Open the comrade.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
Damn it, Alphino.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. It was the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Oh.
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, and the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, I Volker, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master. Take all the time you require.
I will be back momentarily.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So, as I don't know, I haven't really shared with many people. One of my favorite genres of, I guess, anime really is the only thing to put there. Is the isekai. I like the adventures of people getting pulled into universes not their own. I enjoy hate watching Sword Art Online, especially the first half of the first season, when the Aincrad arc. Because I get to yell at it and be like, "That's not how this works. That's not how MMO works." But then, I've discovered a genre of novels I also really enjoy called lit RPGs, which are basically just role-playing games as novels. All the characters sort of recognize the fact that they are in this game. And I found this one series which is a little less lit RPG and a little more sort of that isekai story style. And for the first time in one of these stories, you have you have the characters dealing with being in bodies not their own. If that makes so the plot of the story is kind of similar to stuff like Log Horizon and Sword Art. These full dive virtual MMOs exist in the world, and people are playing a very typical sword and sorcery fantasy MMO when an event happens that basically takes all of the people that were playing this game and transplants them into the world of the MMO, but as their characters, not just as humans. So you have like Stone Giant, you have cat people, you have elves,
All right, I'm back.
welcome back. But at the same time as you also have women who play male characters and men who play female characters that are now dealing with living in these bodies. And it's just a very interesting. It's been a very interesting sort of subplot to some of the character stories of dealing with. Oh, hey, I'm an elemental being, not a living creature anymore.
Yeah, like I don't need to eat or
Sleep or
yeah.
or one of the side characters, not a point of view character, but a side character dealing with the, haha, I made hot sexy cat girl because it made me feel cool. It's what I wanted to watch playing on the screen or playing my game. I wanted to be the hot sexy cat girl, but now I'm stuck living in a body.
Of a hot, sexy cat girl.
Yep.
That could probably manipulate any man to do anything she wanted.
Yes. Male player playing.
Wow, Boo sucks to be him.
Yeah.
All right, awful nerd. Oh, what have we got here? Nothing for me.
Helm upgrades. You'll be in the next quest.
Yeah. So I just saw your helm upgrade. Have you looked at it?
Viking helmets.
4.
Yes.
4.
I'm looking forward to this set.
Alphino is pondering how best to make use of your leisure. Accept.
So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time.
Excuse me. You're free to look around Ralga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. Give you a better grasp of our current circumstances.
Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities.
Feel free to poke our noses wherever we shall, eh? Like the sound of that. I already know the place inside out. Show you around if you like. Right, let's get started.
Now we have to follow Lisa around.
In her stupid clanky legs. Jump. But you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me? Truth is, we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's Guard all the way from over by the Spine in here. Plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nargo. There's even some Beastmen. Well, Beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Antana. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Anatana make the most amazing jewellery, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. Pity people hardly ever get to see their work. But then, most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Take a close look at the statue of Rauga, shall we? Pardon me.
It's a shame that this close up I can't actually...
The statue.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get an angle on it.
Yeah. All I can see is this stupid purple graffiti at the bottom.
Well,
Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ada used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the fifth astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. Lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, led the way to these mountains of Gir Albania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honour and revere him, devote themselves to the great works without and within. The storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Rauga. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow, that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours. Quiet preparation. Make strong body and mind. I don't know if the storm of blood is finally upon us. If it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. I'm getting really tired of them shoehorning something to do with blood and storm into every other fucking sentence we've had so far. It's so heavy-handed. Oh my god. Sorry. A bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving. Off to the infirmary.
oh no!
Sorry, I saw the words token exchange and wanted to go check it out. But it's not what I thought it was. This is an infirmary, if you can probably tell, where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. Sad thing to think about, but also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. Show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. Oh, you've already been there, love.
First thing we did. First thing we do in every settlement.
Well, every settlement that has one.
No.
You've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades, when the Fist of Ralga was still here. They look a little different. It doesn't. It may, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next. Don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. Sutler.
I think she's completely correct now.
She's lost her fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Arms, armour, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. Short on anything, you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Alizé are here. Let me see how they're getting on. Which one of you sells for them? Any of you. Alright, in the continued adventures... oops. Oh, Red Mage.
I like how the physical range DPS is just a cowboy hat.
Alright, talking to Alizé. Alizé's nodding approvingly at the Sutlers. I'm guessing the Sutlers is a family, but it's not capitalized. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. The Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance. They're lucky to escape with their lives.
So it's an older word for a person who follows an army and sells provisions to the soldiers.
Hmm. We're on you, mate.
Oh. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic.
Ah, what? I'll have for you. Finished discussing your proposal. Ready to receive you all back at the tent. Sent someone to fetch your stroller and cryo, so if you'd like to follow me. Pardon me.
Before we talk to Conrad here, I need a second.
Yeah, go take a restroom break or whatever. Pardon me. Oh. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. John's all right. Pardon me.
Sorry about that. I guess coffee.
You all right?
Yeah, coffee and McDonald's I think was a bad call for lunch.
Say that again?
A coffee and McDonald's was probably a bad call for lunch when I was running around.
Mm-hmm. You are cutting out a lot.
Oh no.
Just, I would say just try speaking up a little bit to start with, and then we'll see if the issue continues.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep, we can try that.
Because since you've been speaking up, you haven't cut out, so... Before it was like every other word, so... Alright. Shall we talk to Conrad?
Indeed.
Awesome.
pretenses. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Caveats indeed.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee you universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died of the war, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Stola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, we could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lord. Monargo and Methrid will tell you more.
Understood.
Talking to Alizé.
Get you down.
Right then. Monargo and Methrid are to be our keepers. Daughters of the Empire, one task is as good as another. Choice. Give me that hat. Ether compass maybe now be used to locate ether card. Yeah, sure. Now it can. Definitely haven't been doing that for a while. Nope, not us. No, sir. Alright, who are we talking to first? Monargo or Methrid?
Let's talk to Mefford. Give me a chance to do some talking so you don't have to...
I don't know, man. The end of Heavens were there. It got quite you-focused, so... Methrid cannot help but wonder if you remember who he is.
At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd met again here, of all places. I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Ah, well, you see...
I think he did. I think he did. I know who he is. I remember him.
I don't.
I'm fairly sure he was the dude in Quarry Mill who needed help. He was the one. I think I remember him, so I'm gonna say I remember him. If you want to say you don't, we'll see what the differences are.
All right. Well, you see,
Also,
No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There's no need to apologize, but know that down in Quarry Mill we didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved.
Hey! I'm impressed. Given everything you went on to accomplish, you'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarry Mill. Suffice to say, we didn't forget about you either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alameda. Wait, hang on a minute. Are you talking or am I?
I am. You were just
Okay.
you were just reading the differences.
Alright.
As for me, I went to Little Amigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundabald was my former commander and old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Amigo, and others went to Uldar for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Garabanya and join Conrad and the others. I lie and said I remember him. That was not the case. That was me, Drake here.
I don't know why his name stuck in my head. I think it's because, right, so I seem to remember why he stuck in my head. Because I went, wow, his name's really similar to Triffid.
That would do it.
I just been watching an episode of Doctor Who with a bunch of like weird plants in it. Anyway,
I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana.
Alagana? You're going there, you're taking me with you.
Ah, that's right. You're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it when on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. So I have a feeling that he's going to be the feeder quest to go into the peaks, and then she might go back into the fringes.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Let's find out. We gotta do them both anyway.
Give me one sec. Alright, I'm back. Monago. Before she tells you of her mission, Monago has a few things she would like to say. It's the chest piece.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Alright, talking to Monago.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and Scion again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it's rude of me to run off without saying a word. All's well and good me claiming my duties here, and it skipped without me saying anything, so let me pull up my thing. It's all well and good claiming my duties here couldn't wait. The parting thank you is the very least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Back to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. Covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the deposition of our forces. What I need is an escort. 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly without attracting undue attention. Very well. I shall join you in this. General Auden commands the forces at Castramorians. Should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out to the Reach.
So,
Which one we want to do first?
um,
I mean, going back to the thing is probably the quickest one.
yeah, probably.
Oh, before we do that, we should come up here and get this Ethernet. Change yourself to all the Ethernet shards and rollers reached. The Fringes gate is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. I should just be able to... Oh, it takes you outside. Fuck are you? Oh, you're a sage. How do you get different kind of weapons?
I think the weapon itself is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. God damn it, they swapped to Dark Knight just as soon as I examined them.
Of course they did.
Houdini!
Houdini! Gower's favorite magician.
Oh. We
Why
don't
did
need to
you
talk to him.
dismount?
Oh, there was a person here to talk to, but he's
Yeah,
not...
I don't have a thing above their head.
It unlocks a thing called the sightseeing log, but you have to talk to the people previous about it. It's not...
Do we have any quests here we need to pick up for the ether currents?
I don't think so. Because there wouldn't... I don't think there would be any in here. I think they would all be out and
Okay.
about.
Alright. Talk to Monago.
A friend of a friend in need. Where does that sound? Alright, talking to Monago.
Got everything you need? Good, then let us be off.
Oh, blue dots. Huh.
Yep.
Gotta jump to blue dots. Oh, hey, check the...
Oh, like a busted up. Yeah, nice. Quiet. Hear that? That was a cerulean engine backfiring. Imperials. God, you have preternatural senses. You're a thing. Grow up hunting in these lands, learn to discern the sounds from what can mean life and death. Be they predator or patrol. What I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. Risky. We could split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. Don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. The Adventurers are best to equip with that. The attack in 5. That should be enough time to get in position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. Board. Big board.
Alright, standing on the destination.
It's old school Magitech armor. Look at it. So cute. God damn it, Jordan. Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces. Little training and even less conviction. Grim work, killing men and women like that, but I don't doubt they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. But I need to tell you that after what happened at the war.
Oh, I remember these armor sets now.
Alright, Monago. Like nothing more. On to Castrum Oriens. Right. If you've rested long enough, we should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Take the lead, sir.
All right. Hello, crocodile friends. I'm noticing that only the bottom part of my cape got wet doing that. It's kind of cool. Oh no, a leshy friend.
We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. Should the forces at Castrum Orient's one of the command of famed General Rauban Alden, do you not? By Ralga, the Bull of Alamigo himself. Never dreamed I'd have the chance to meet the legend. Is she gonna fangirl out? That would be so funny.
Pretty bridge. My wings bounce.
Oh, and your helmet?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that leshy friend is in the middle of the road.
We're gonna kill the fuck out of it.
Yes. Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
That's so funny. It makes me want to see what this is like. It's just a weird horny thing.
You said horny.
Yeah, I know. Met me? The sad thing is it's a couple of gear points worse than the Idleshire gear. So
Speaking to Rauban.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the blood sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you
his hand is the size of our head.
I in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
And we're not like
Where the fuck do you come from, Pippin?
lives will be lost.
He was standing next to him when
What we offer is
we walked up.
dream of a madman, but true.
I totally wasn't paying attention.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
Yeah, but that's what happens when Rauban is a giant and Pippin is a fucking small Lalafell.
I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flowing.
Anytime I see a Lalafell smile,
The question is,
I think of that one picture of the kid in front of the burning house.
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at the Castellum Villadonia, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this force is to be field tested here. This armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhaps before the day is out.
Damn it all. More magical tech weapons. That's the last thing we need.
Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry.
Would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance wanting to go to war with the Empire. You'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. You were going to have to do it eventually anyway.
Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols and bait them into bringing the prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Hehe.
Nice.
Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you?
Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once.
Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you details of their plans anon.
We, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? Somehow doubt you're intending to sit this one out. Notice how they've stopped giving out money as a quest reward.
I think we have our first ether current quest now. We do. So I look it up.
Hold on a moment. Pardon me.
Bless you.
It's 6:05. Should be very. Loads has lost something very important. Ah, Lieutenant! Just the woman I wanted to see. Misplaced a number of Garlean drones taken from Baelsar's war. By misplaced, I mean the damn thing sprang to life, stormed out of the base, and just fucked off. They just fucked off. They need to be dealt with before any more civilians come to harm. Being familiar with Magitech as you are, and there's no one better to assist us. If you're willing to help, go and speak with Lieutenant That's not a fucking name! He is overseeing the initiative to terminate the drones. If only you actually said that. He just fucked off.
They've been far.
So we've got Pip and Pippin. Like within like stone's throw of each other.
Fuck off back to Ishgard. Send someone with a more noble name. Now you, Nibinfa.
You, Nibbles, come here.
Ah, Corporal. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. The drones were not in our possession for very long, but a cursory inspection showed they were made with a heretofore unknown metal alloy. They are all but impervious to traditional firearms, which is why we commissioned Garland Ironworks to fashion a weapon capable of penetrating their armor. It has since been fitted to a suit of Magitech armor, which I would ask you to pilot. If I'm not mistaken, this would be the first time you've piloted one of these suits. It should take you no time then to familiarize yourself with the controls. Now, the drones are last sighted due east of here to the north along the Velodina River. I fear recapturing them is out of the question, so do whatever you deem necessary to stop them. Maggie! Alright. There's that one.
This is not Maggie. She does not have the tattoo.
Oh. Can't shoot Leshy friends, but Leshy friends can fight me! Ah! I'm just gonna outrun it.
Other more different Leshy friend? probably also means that Gazelle Hawk friend is going to try and kill you.
Yep. If you watch, so these things here,
What things?
the sort of big smokestack looking airship things.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you watch the 1.0 cinematic,
Yeah.
you see them fighting the dragons, and before Midgard Stormer shows up and crushes.
You see a bit of that when you see the flashback from doing the dungeon with him wrapped around the thingy, right?
Yep.
They just felt way smaller than the first. The FMV. They're not really hurting you, man. You don't need to back up.
I was trying to back up to get a line where I can get a couple of them in one shot with the that one.
All right. Heading back.
Yep.
Cooler.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Lois Gross. Welcome back. I take the drones have been disposed of then. Excellent work. We're quite fortunate for your presence. Save for Lieutenant Nibbles, none of my men can activate a suit of magic armor worth a fuck, let alone pilot one into combat. The threat is certainly in detriment to our future. There's still plenty more of those bloody drones out there along Beelzar's wall. If any more of them should suddenly stir, well, at any rate, we continue working with Garland Ironworks, so that should one day come. We'll be ready for the Blighters. All right. I will check for a raid target.
All right. So thanks to everyone for coming out
Yes.
and checking us out today.
Check us out.
Thank you.
I do have to mention before we go off air that we did possibly get the best news of the entire year today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Ted Lasso has been renewed for season 4.
Yeah.
Hey!
That is.
I need to rewatch that.
Yeah. Great show that.
Yeah, if you've not watched Ted Lasso, watch Ted Lasso. I do, however, need to get my hands on an Apple TV login in order to be able to do so. But what am I doing? I'm looking for a raid target.
Yeah. Shout out to Freya Wren for the follow. Remember, following us here is a great way to make sure you know when we're going live. But Twitch do be twitching, so please follow us on any of the 4 major microblogging websites. Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And on mastodon.social, the mastodon.social server, we are at 321_tv. Please do also check out our most excellent merch shop, 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com, where we have all sorts of fun, cool-looking things like cups, sweatpants, polo shirts, sweatshirts, basketball shorts, and a desk mat / playmat for all of you who play card games. Do we have a raid target?
We do. Ray.
All right.
Just starting the stream. Gonna be doing some Dawn Trail with Dodger, I think.
Nice.
So send you on over to see Trinray. So go ahead and do the outro.
So we're going to send you off, as we always do, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all those beyond that spectrum. In the words of the 16th President of these United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other. And party on non-gender-specific honorifics, and we will see you
Next time.
Peace.